Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome to a bit of Coffeeshop Drivel and my favourite things of November. It is Tuesday the 30th of November and I thought rather than uploading on the 2nd of the month like I normally do, I'd squeeze this in today before we start Vlogmas. So I've got a cup of coffee. I haven't tasted it yet because it's a bit hot, but when I was in the range, in the queue to pay yesterday, I saw this Beanie's caramelised biscuit and I love these jars that the Beanie's coffees come in. I did have an idea that I was going to store all my buttons like rainbow coloured in these jars, but it's never come off. So it smells nice. Smells really nice. So give Barry your order. He needs keeping busy. He and Betty, they are going to meet up for the first time on Thursday. They're going to meet up for the first time on Thursday, not for an evening date. They're going to go for coffee. So as I said in my last coffee shop drivel, Barry had his fingers bitten by a brief fling with Bart, who had come over from Poland to do some fruit picking. And Bart has gone back to Poland. Barry followed him and found out that Bart was married with 4 children and Bart wasn't interested. So Barry was very forlorn and I suggested that he go online and have a little dabble online. And he's met this lady called Betty. Now, she seems very sensible. I haven't met her, obviously, but she wants to take things very slow because Barry has a habit of jumping in feet first. It's all or nothing with Barry, I think. And yes, I think they've been in contact with each other for about 3 or 4 weeks now, on a daily basis now, I have to say, but just via email, the odd Zoom session they have had. And they are going to meet in our coffee shop on Thursday for lunch. So we'll see how that goes on Thursday. Now, that smells better than it tastes. What do you think of these Beanie's coffees? I think some are better than others, aren't they? It's got quite a bitter aroma, actually, as I've put boiling water on it. And the sweet caramelised biscuit smell that you get from the jar, I'm not tasting. But then my taste buds are damaged after 2 cycles of chemotherapy. So yeah, don't trust me. So on, as I say, to do my favourite things in November video. And where shall we start? I've just made a little list. Now, I'm way behind on reading. I said last month, which was only a couple of weeks ago actually, and I realise I'm wearing the same top. Yeah, I have been reading, but just a couple of pages a night, and I'm reading quite a good book, but it's not one that's making me think, oh, I need to stay up late and carry on reading. But I did do a hidden giveaway. I meant to say in my last video that I would give this book that I read to anybody who, wanted to enter, and but I forgot to say. So when I was editing the video, I put up on screen towards the end of the video, comment parsnips down below if you're still here, and 10 people did comment parsnips, and those 10 people are. If I just show you, so you can see the names there. I will read them while I fold them up. I've got a little box lid here that I can put them in. So, oh, hold on. Thrilling edge of your seat content today. So, right, let's get these in order. There's number 1. Number 1 is Samantha VI Crafting. Number 2 is Lorna Callahan. I think Lorna likes the book. She won one of my others. Number 3 is Judith Norfolk. Number 4 is Claire Cartwright. Love Claire's channel. She's a real giggler. Judith doesn't have a channel. Samantha doesn't have a channel. She is on Instagram, and Lorna has a lovely channel. I love Lorna. She's one of the first crafters I met on YouTube. So number 5 is Margaret Flaxman, huge supporter of mine. Again, doesn't have a YouTube channel. Number 6 is Sue Logue Johnson, who's been with me a while. 7 is Paper Crafting with Roz, previously known as Crafty Mama Paper Crafts. She's lovely. She's got a lovely voice. 8 is Angie Beaumont. I think hers was the second challenge I ever entered, so Angie's very special to me. 9 is Christine's Cards and Things. She has a lovely channel, makes very pretty cards. And 10, another supporter of mine, is Marguerite Peden. So they're all in there. I'll give him a little, and let's see who is going to win this book that night. Okay, here we go. Da, 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 drum roll. It's number 3. Judith Norfolk. Lovely. I think I've got your address, Judith. I will check. But could you just bob me an email at paperandtwine44@gmail.com, and I'll get that sent in the post to you in the next couple of days. It'll be second class because I'm saving my pennies. I went to the post office yesterday and bought 100 second class Christmas stamps for Christmas cards. And of course, they're 65p each, aren't they? So that's 65 quid. I had some parcels to spend, £88 lighter. Oh! And some of that I sent second class. So, yeah. Talking of Christmas cards, this is all over the place today, I am sorry. I've just opened this. I had thought it might have been an ATC swap, but it isn't. It is my second Christmas card. Believe in the magic of Christmas. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So sweet. And I do like a bit of vellum. How organised. How organised. I haven't even started to make my Christmas cards yet. And this is to Ashley. Merry Christmas and a very happy new year, with love from Dawn, Shiny Silver Treasures. I'll leave a link to her YouTube channel down below. An awesome crafter. Has a lovely channel and also has a Facebook group, which I do dib in and out of. I'm not huge on Facebook. I don't know what it is about Facebook as opposed to Instagram. You get a lot of people moaning about the state of things, I think, on Facebook. I mean, obviously crafting groups are different, but yeah, so I really like that, Dawn. Thank you very much. And it's an unusual tent-fold card. I like that. Liking very much. How organised is that? I mean, that's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Christmas. I love Christmas, but I also dread it. I know that everything will be fine. You know, we'll have food to eat. We'll have wine to drink. We'll have family and friends round. And, you know, the tree will go up eventually. It'll all happen. But I don't know. I'm just at that stage now where I'm thinking I'm not as organised as I need to be. And, yeah, Vlogmas tomorrow. Anyway, let's get back to the favourite things. So I haven't got a book to share with you. Food. Now, if you saw my secret diary of a serial dieter yesterday, I was incredibly lucky and I lost 3 pounds over the course of the last 4 weeks. And I do not know how. I think I made a comment like, have I got a tapeworm or something? Because if you could have seen, well, you have seen, if those of you that follow me on Instagram, you've seen some photographs of the food that we've eaten. And I don't know whether it's a change in the weather. It has got noticeably colder, but I just want to eat. I want to eat. And one thing I don't tend to do during the day is graze or pick or snack. If I have breakfast, I have breakfast. If I don't have breakfast, I don't have breakfast. If I don't have breakfast, I usually have something lunchtime. if I have a decent breakfast, I usually won't have lunch. And today, Mr. Paper&Twine wasn't feeling very well yesterday. As I said in yesterday's video, I had my COVID booster yesterday and the flu jab, and I came over all peculiar in the afternoon, and I'm feeling really fatigued today. Mentally, I'm feeling much better, but oh God, my arm, about 8 o'clock last night, the pain in my arm where my booster jab went, I just moved my arm like that. Oh my word, the pain, and it is still really sore and tender. So I feel like I'm not achieving very much today. I've got a list of things to do, crafting things. I've got these magazine commissions that are weighing heavily on me. I need, I want to get them done well in advance of the deadline. And I've got to, this is daunting. For one of the commissions, I've got to make some videos for Craft World. Only short. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go, because you do know how I like to jibber jabber on. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, food. So, yeah, like, absolutely aghast that I managed to lose £3, and that's taken me to 2 stone exactly weight loss since March 22nd. Amazing, amazing. Anyway, Mr. Paper&Twine had got a dreadful cold Sunday, and yesterday he didn't really achieve much and went to bed early, but he's feeling a bit better today, and he's just cooked us brunch. We've had leftover bubble and squeak, 2 slices of bacon, 2 fried eggs and some tin tomatoes. So we've got vegetables in there, and we're having leftover sausage casserole and mash for tea tonight. So I'm going to cook, just bang it in the microwave, or maybe in the oven on a low heat, I don't know yet. But yeah, food. One of the really nice things that I had recently, I met up with some ex-work colleagues at a pub that they still go to after work on a Friday. And obviously when I was working, I used to go. And it's a big pub. It's like a family type pub, but they've had a makeover since I last went. And it was very, very nice in there. And I had steak, chips, onion rings, mushrooms and tomatoes. And it was a ribeye steak, beautiful. It was char grilled, and the mushroom. Oh, sometimes when you have a meal like that, the mushrooms are really flabby. The mushroom, it was a big flat mushroom, and that had been char grilled. Oh, and that was gorgeous. But one of my friends, Katie, came and picked me up and took me. And on the way, she said, "Oh, I've just had a McDonald's." Now, I don't have McDonald's very often, but she'd had this festive stack, and she described it to me, and I thought, oh God, that sounds absolutely gorgeous, and I couldn't get it out of my head, and I was craving it. So this was the Friday. The Sunday, Mr. Paper&Twine said, what should we have for tea? And we'd already decided we were going to have a takeaway of some sort, because we'd been visiting parents, and I said, I really want that festive stack from McDonald's. And it's 2 beef patties, and it's got like a cranberry sauce, bacon, cheese, red onion, crispy onion, lettuce, and it's in a brioche bun. It doesn't sound much, but oh my God, it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I might try and squeeze another one in before Christmas. And then another thing that I've had, Cafe Nero, they do these toasties that I think they're called tostado or something, and they've bought a festive one out. This is all really good for vegetarians. I am sorry if you're vegetarian or vegan. I am a meat lover, and I do buy good quality meat. I don't buy organic necessarily, but I do like to know where my meats come from, and that it's been well reared, shall we say. Cafe Nero, pigs in blankets tostado. So that's like sausage and bacon, and I think that's got cranberry sauce in it, in a cheese toastie. Oh, I wanted one of those when I went to Cafe Nero yesterday, but they didn't have any, so I had a ham and cheese one instead. So that's some of the food. I've just knocked you. I put a photo yesterday of a steak pasta that Pete cooked on Friday night, I think it was. Ribeye steak, cooked really rare. rigatoni pasta, but the sauce was capers, olives, cherry tomatoes, and Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of butter, oil, and some pasta water to like make the sauce. Oh, that was really nice. That's a keeper. So we have eaten well, and I really don't understand how I've lost £3 in a month. That's like nearly £750 a week. Yes, that's enough of food. I'm getting hungry now and I've just eaten. So beauty. I did ask for some advice about hand cream. I do suffer with my hands. My nails are a bit better than they used to be, but I don't know what it is. It's all around the cuticles. I get skin tags and then I bite them, and yeah. And I've had some suggestions. People have given me suggestions of hand cream to try. So thank you for that. And I think I do need to do some intensive treatment with cotton gloves. But I've got this overnight intensive rejuvenating hand cream from Marks and Spencer's. It was only about £3.50 or something. And I bought the ordinary cream as well. And I keep that in my handbag. And just whenever I think about it, I slather it on. But I put this on at night and it smells really nice. And they say stuff from bees and with honey is supposed to be good for you, don't they? Yeah. So 100 millilitres. It was about it was well under £4 anyway. So that's my beauty product. You know I'm not a huge beauty fan. Although I did win on Mrs P's Not So Secret Diary. I did win a glossy box which she's sending to me. So that'll be interesting to see what's in there. Coffee is rapidly going cold and I've been gibbering on for ages. So next. Outfits. Now, I have been getting dressed up when I've been going out, but crafting at home, do you know, I mean, I know I'm not going out today. I've got my pyjama trousers on and this scraggy jumper. It was from Roman and I like it because it's got an asymmetrical hem like that and it's quite long and it is quite baggy now. But it's got glue on it that won't come out. So, I mean, I wouldn't wear this in public. And it's got, mind you, I'm wearing it on YouTube. I might get 70 views of this video. Yeah, and it's gone a bit bobbly. Yeah, so, yeah, I wouldn't wear it out. But it's nice and cosy. And I like the colour, actually. I do like the colour. Very dark green. So, yeah, leggings and jumpers just at the moment. Although I've lost £3, my belly feels really bloated. And the idea of wearing something with a waistband, yeah, doesn't fill me with joy. Doesn't fill me with joy at the moment. Anyway, screen. I've watched a few bits and pieces. We've watched a couple of films. We've watched the latest Bond movie and we had a discussion. I think I might have said this in one of my other videos. We had a discussion at the Stitch and Bitch about who the next James Bond should be. And my friend Doreen, who's Afro-Caribbean, she's desperate for Idris Elba to be the next James Bond. I said Pierce Brosnan. But they all said he's too old. And the consensus was that amongst my friends that they didn't like Daniel Craig as James Bond, that he was too cold. The look in his eyes, he didn't have that twinkle like Sean Connery had. Who's your favourite Bond? Let me know down below. I think mine, well, Pierce Brosnan was Bond, wasn't he? Was he? Yeah, he was. Yeah, because he got released from his Remington Steel contract. Yeah, so I'd said Pierce Brosnan, and he already was, obviously. I meant to say Hugh Grant, because he's upper class British. But they said he'd be too old. So who's your favourite Bond? Comment down below. And who would you like the next Bond to be? Do you think it should be a woman? Like Doctor Who? Who knows? Yeah, so I quite liked the Bond movie. But I did, and Daniel Craig, I think, does look good in a tuxedo. But there were some shots where I thought, oh, his neck's a bit scraggy. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, should they? So, yeah, so we watched the Bond movie. Also watched Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds, which I absolutely loved. And I think Ryan Reynolds is my new heartthrob, to be honest. I loved it right from the opening. Loved it. And I didn't realise it was set in a video game to start with. And Pete said he loved the innocence of me, not understanding and then twigging. I just thought the whole thing was lovely. And of course, I absolutely adore Jodie Comer. I mean, what a fantastic actress she is. She's destined for great things, I think, isn't she? You know, I think she's, we haven't seen the half of what she can do yet, I don't think. And a lovely lady. I saw her and Ryan Reynolds do what do you call it? Well, an interview, like a publication interview, promotion, that's what I'm looking for, a promotional video. And she's just so lovely. And I didn't realise she was a Scouser. So yeah, she comes across as really, really nice. The other things that I've watched on big screen, The Cleaner on BBC. I think it's still on iPlayer. Greg Davies, fantastic British actor. I think he's 7 foot tall. He's very, very, very tall and looks an awful lot like Rick Mayall. And in fact, in another comedy series that Greg Davies starred in, I think it was on Channel 4 and I can't remember what it was called, Rick Mayall played his dad actually before Rick sadly died. He was taken from us too young, wasn't he? But I love The Cleaner. It's and Greg Davies has written this, and where he got the inspiration from I do not know. He is a crime scene cleaner, and it's about, you know, him going to these crime scenes and what he encounters and the people that he encounters. It's really funny. I won't tell you more, but there's 6 episodes, really sweet. And then the other thing that we've both enjoyed is Outlaws, which has got Christopher Walken, another great Hollywood actor, in Stephen Merchant's series for the BBC. How did he get Christopher Walken on board, I wonder? Stephen Merchant, brilliant actor and writer, and this series is about a group of people that have committed minor crimes and they're on probation and they're doing community service, and there's all kinds of things happen around that. I won't say more in case you want to go and check it out, but I can well recommend that. And then on YouTube, I've come across this lady before, but my Auntie Ellen sent me a link to this video, which is hilarious. The woman is called Doreen Tipton, and she's from, I presume, Tipton, which is in the Black Country. And they talk a bit like that. It's not a Birmingham accent. It's very different. And I feel like I can do that because my mother is from the Black Country and I am a Brummie. So, yeah. But Doreen Tipton, she's done this video on climate change. I'll see if I can leave a link to it down below because it is hilarious. But also tinged with a sense of reality as well, and seriousness. I love Ozzy Man Reviews on YouTube. I'll link to his channel if you don't know him. He's quite a brash Aussie bloke. He does short videos. He gets people to send him in clips of really funny things. If you like a laugh and you've got just 2 or 3 minutes to fill, he's your guy. But he's done a good job recently. He shaved his hair off to raise money for childhood cancer charities. I don't know whether it was just in Australia or whether it was a global charity, I'm not sure, but made t-shirts. You could buy t-shirts, and has raised thousands, tens and probably hundreds of thousands of dollars by now for childhood cancer charities. Yeah, he's a bit brash. He's a typical Aussie bloke, I guess you might say, but obviously he's got a heart of gold. And then a completely different channel, and again I'll leave a link to this down below. They're quite short videos, which is good when you've not got a lot of time. I can see that I've been wittering on for ages, so I need to get a move on. The Farm Sparrow. Now I think it might be American, I'm not sure, or it could be European. I don't think it's British. A lot of videos with just music and no talking. Some of them are just silent videos with, you know, the background noise. ASMR, is it AMSR? I always get that mixed up. But really lovely aesthetic on there. And of course I like watching all my crafty friends. but a couple of people I want to shout out. Mindy, Slice of Life. I met her through Mrs. P's Not So Secret Diary, actually. And Mindy's channel is doing so well. Like in, I don't know, in about 6 weeks, she's gone from about 300 subscribers, or, well, she was over 300, to like, I'm sure today she's well over 800. And it is a slice of her life. She does grocery hauls, which I know not all of you will be into, but she's got a lovely dog called Sadie, a rescue dog. And she does a lot of cookery videos, which are short and to the point and very well put together. So I'll leave a link to Mindy's channel down below. She's a lovely, lovely, warm-hearted lady. Yeah, so I think that's it for this month on the screen. Favourite crafting projects. I recently uploaded my A to Z cards, A to Z hosted by Leslie Bromfield, and I did this giraffe one, which I think was your favourite as well, a lot of you. So that was a napkin, just really simple. I did make a background but covered most of it up. I don't know whether you can see that there. Yeah, so that I really like. I loved my 12 days of Christmas that I made for one of my subscribers, Sophia. She doesn't have any social media content, but I think she's a member of Dawn Ditchburn's Shiny Silver Treasures Facebook group. I've only just recently started this, but Ella says, can I get on with it, because she's cold. So she asked me to buy this yarn from Aldi and knit a hat, and it comes with this pom-pom. I've cut the pom-pom off because it was getting in the way, and you can see it's like a self-striping yarn, and I'm probably halfway through it. So I think this is the back, and this is the pattern on the front. So it's quite nice, and seeing as it's acrylic, it's a lovely feel to it. So that's one of my favourite crafting projects. Favourite crafting product. I just love this stamp from Crafty Individuals. Love it, really love it. I've used it a lot on cards, in my art journal page. There is my art journal page, my numbers art journal page. I've used it. So yeah, I love that. I really love it. Favourite events? Lunch with I had lunch with Mum and Dad. They came for Sunday lunch a couple of weeks ago, which was lovely, actually. I cooked a roast dinner, and my mum had recently come out of hospital. I don't talk a lot about my mum and dad because I don't think they'd like me to, but yeah, my mum had a fall, and she'd been in hospital for about a week, and of course we couldn't go and visit her or anything. They're still very strict on that kind of thing, and Dad was able to bring her, and they came for lunch. But she's struggling, bless her. But that was nice. We had a really lovely roast dinner. We've had breakfast at a new place we've discovered called The Lounge at Clifton Wharf. Lovely little independent cafe. They're licensed. They do evening meals. They do events in the evening. And we will definitely be going back there. They were very friendly. It's on the canal. The breakfast was excellent. It was $8.95 for a full English breakfast, and I couldn't eat it all. And I'm a trenchman, I can eat. Yeah, I didn't need to eat anything else that day after I'd had that breakfast. I think I put a photo of that on Instagram. Yeah, so we will definitely be going back to the lounge. And I met up with a friend that I haven't seen for probably 3 years, we reckoned. There's a place in Rugby called Backhoe Lounge, and it's part of a chain, and a lot of towns have them. I know there's one in Bury St Edmunds, but I can't think what it's called. So it's like the something lounge. So I think there's one in Bourneville in Birmingham, which is called the Sorrento Lounge, and they just have this vibe, and it's Anybody of any age is welcome in there. It's quirky. They cater to all kinds of food likes, dislikes, the vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, meat eaters. And yeah, they're open from, I don't know, about 9 o'clock in the morning maybe till 11 o'clock at night. Ella's gone to see if she can get a job there. So that was lovely. We met at 12:30 and we were still there at 4:30. So that was lovely. And I think that is it. I have kept it to half an hour. Yeah, please do like, share, subscribe, do all the lovely YouTube stuff. I need to get on with a bit of crafting now. And tomorrow is the start of Vlogmas. Bye now.